Polls are open now. Thursday, the 12th of December, 2019. You've got till 10 o'clock to cast your vote. Obviously, as a sick and disabled person with several comorbid conditions and a carer for my wife who is still severely mentally ill, the reason I want you to vote Labour is that, can I please remind you that under the Tories, over 140,000 people who are sick, long-term disabled, or at least who were, have been effectively murdered. Their benefits have been cut, benefits for which they paid in all their lives through national insurance. Assessors, rather than medical professionals, have declared that they are fit to work or job search. There will be 140,000 people today who can't vote Labour because they're already dead. So vote Labour today, not just to save the NHS, but to save somebody like me and my wife being declared fit for work, having everything that we have paid in for as a contribution, the safety net, if you like, pulled from underneath us, taken away and left to die. Yep, so please vote Labour for that. I want you, though, to remember, if you're unconvinced, as you might still be, you might not have been to that polling station yet and put your cross in the box, I want you to remember this. Iain Duncan Smith, and particularly if you are obviously in his constituency, where there's every chance that we're going to unseat him, yeah? But I want you to remember something that he did and something that he said. He stood in the House of Commons when he was the Minister for the DWP, and he quoted some words: "Above the gates of Auschwitz." Labour Party, by the way, if you want to start going on about anti-Semitism, please just go right ahead with this one. Please just go right ahead. Accuse me, do what you want. But I'm going to get back to that now. Okay, above the gates of Auschwitz. My son visited there this year and saw these words written that you probably all know. Arbeit macht frei. Arbeit macht frei. Work makes freedom. The verb work, Arbeit. Macht frei. Frei, freedom. Okay? He quoted those words in Parliament when dealing with a bill about sickness, disability and benefits. Okay, he said really the way to get free from everything is to work your way there. It's been a constant theme with the Tories. Even Johnson's been on about it. Yeah. So far as you know, there's over 140,000 people who are dead and can't vote today because of the Tories, ATOS and the DWP. But remember this. Some friends of mine from Disabled People Against the Cuts went into the House of Commons to meet with Iain Duncan Smith. They were ushered into a side room. They'd gone through all the usual security checks and scanning. They'd been patted down. Even their electric wheelchairs had been examined for explosive devices. And my friends assembled behind each other in a long line. I don't know how many were sitting. I don't know how many had their carers with them. Yeah, and they faced Iain Duncan Smith. Now, you do think that could have just been face-to-face, don't you? No, it wasn't. Arranged in front of Iain Duncan Smith was a line of armed police officers. I want you to just get this picture in your mind. these large armed police officers standing tall, and what was even more frightening and intimidating was behind this little bald-headed man, and, you know, I'm definitely going bald, yeah. He stood behind this line of police officers, and they were armed. And the whole time he spoke with the members of DPAC and their carers, these Heckler and Koch machine guns were levelled at the crowd. They were levelled at the crowd. Now, I don't know if they were on safe. I don't know if they had rounds chambered in the breech. I don't know if the safety catches were on. I don't know if they were locked and loaded. Think of that image. Think of it and understand why you have to vote Labour. Smith couldn't care less, and neither could any of the others, about sick and disabled people. To them, we're a drain on society. They have manufactured a media narrative that puts us as a drain on society. Saints and scroungers, obviously we're not really disabled, we're scrounging. Yeah? Obviously we're not really sick, we should be out there working. Obviously I shouldn't be here making this video at this time of the day, it's nearly 11 o'clock. I should be out, showered, working, producing things, doing things, contributing to society, because they look at me and they go, "You're not really sick. You're not, are you? Work. You're not sick." They look at my wife, seriously mentally ill. "You're not sick, are you? Work. Look for work. Job seeking, contract," right? Keep this under 8 minutes, okay? Now's your chance to save lives. Not just save the NHS. 3 more years, 5 more years, 10 more years of Tory government. I and many of us won't be here to vote Labour in another election. 3 years' time, once declared fit to work, many of us will either end our lives or the conditions that we have will kill us. Think about it, and don't forget the polls close at 10, so get out there and vote Labour. Bye.